Hey and welcome guys. I know I'm a bit early to the pre-raid best in slot game, but I just couldn't help myself. I have been tinkering with this for days. I just can't help it. I'm too hype. So yes, let's just start. I will show you what I've been working with. So, backwood helm, solid choice. A lot of this is like a normal hunter pre-raid, of course, but we have some choices now that are not as good for the normal hunters. Like Eye of Rend, solid choice. You get that 2 crit. Crit is very important for us since we don't really get much from talents, and especially now in the beginning we get nothing. The ranged hunters, they get 5, but we get nothing. Later when we go down to well, deeper in the survival tree, we'll get at least 3, but that's then, and this is now. Crit is gonna be very important, but so will intellect be. So I think the backwood helm, a very good choice. Mark of Fordring, very traditional for the melee DPS. True strike shoulders, very strong. Everyone wants it, but yeah. Cape of the Black Baron, same. all the melee DPS wants it. And then Ogre Forge Hauberk. Here we have some choices if you don't wanna go for this. This is also, you know, for intellect, for a lot of agility. But you could go with Tombstone Breastplate, 2 crit, 10 AP plus Lion. Sadly, 60 upgrades doesn't have the Lion rune yet. It has the Lion buff, but that's the one for everyone else, so it's only 10%. So if you want the real AP that we will have, you will have to check that. Yeah. And if you feel you lack AP, you could go for the Cadaverous, of course. And here, Bracers of the Eclipse. I did a lot of looking around, and this is it is just the best choice for AP right now. We don't really know what kind of phase the dungeons will be in with the loot yet, but we will see. Maybe Dire Maul isn't even in the game yet. Hopefully it is, but yeah, we don't know anything. This is very early on. Devil Sour set will be a bit expensive. But we do have some choices I will share with you. Warpwood Binding for that agility intellect crit. Very nice. They're Blood Mail Boots. Because remember, we get AP from crit. From strength. The other hunters, they will go for the Wind Reaver. Of course, it's a good choice. But this one gives stamina intellect as well. You only lose a little bit of AP. Not much at all. Just a couple points. So this is well worth it. And Painweaver Band, traditional, for that crit AP. And then Legionnaire's Band. And this is purely for the AP. and the little bit of crit. I just couldn't find another one outside of PvP, of course. If we can grind AV, Don Julius band all the way, of course. But right, we don't know. We just don't know if they're gonna add it or not. Blackhand's Breath, of course, gonna be busy for a long time. Hand of Justice, same girlfriend. Or it will be on us maybe all the time. Because, yeah, you know, we will probably be using two-handers, since we have we only have instant attacks, so the maximum damage will be the only thing that really matters. I'm pretty sure about that. We will have to do some testing. I really hope that I'm not right about this, but we will see. And then I picked the Blood Seeker crossbow here. Mostly because it has agility and strength, so you get a little bit of more crit. But you could, of course, if you're still lacking in hit, you could go for well, the traditional, you know, Black Crow or the Satyr's bow. Very good choices. But yeah, we ain't about that. And of course, there's another one, Rip Hook, 22 attack power, also very good. It is the most attack power you can get from a bow at this time. And then for the weapon, I picked the Demon Shear, only because of the high maximum damage, and I'm a sucker for the chance on hit. You know, it's hopefully it procs a lot. We will see. But hopefully the weapon type will not matter much, since they said that they were gonna do some kind of fix for weapon skill. Maybe an enchant or maybe a rune slot for the different weapon skills. We will see. But they did say that you could also go for the Slave Driver's Cane. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. And my dream weapon is, of course, the Black Blade of Shashram. This chance on hit is insane, and it has a lot of different effects, and one of them is to increase your stats by like 50 or something. It stacks, and that will stack with our 20% from the Lion. You know, our AP and crit are gonna go up a lot from that when it procs a few times. Yeah, it's gonna be magical. Sadly, I have only seen it drop once, I think. And if we don't have the increased drop rate, you know, it will be close to impossible to get this. And it's from the last boss in UBRS, so yeah. No bueno. Of course, the Rune Blade of Baron Riven there, also good, high damage. If you're rich, then you can go with Arcanite Reaper. I'm not. I'm usually pretty poor. But now, here is some stuff you can do, because our hit is actually pretty high. It's 9 right now. 9 hit with Don Julius band, and that's a bit much. you know, we don't need that. With a two-hander, if we can go dual wield, sure. 9 hit plus the plus weapon skill, gonna be nice. But since we will do a lot of PvP all the way up to 60, I think, then we could actually go with the blue set. We should be able to do that with well, in my dreamland at least. So PvP chest, PvP shoulders, and probably PvP helm. Bam. Now we have 16 crit. And still 7 hit without weapon skill. With weapon skill we only need 5. So, and then maybe from all the Ashen Whale, all the PvP in Ashen Whale, all the Warsong Gulch play, maybe we are allowed to buy the Exalted Pants. You know, even just with the normal play, a friend of mine managed to get revered when he hit 60. And since we are gonna get reputation from the Ashen Vale event, this might be a possibility. Bam. At least if you played from the beginning. So that's gonna be really cool. And gauntlets, we don't really have much choice here. The Devil Sour with the crit and AP is gonna be a big time player. I really hope they are gonna change up the set bonuses a bit for the dungeon and raid sets. Because right now with Melee Hunter you don't really have there's no set bonus for us basically. Everyone, all of them that could have been applied to us say, oh no, you need ranged. This is only for ranged attacks. Excuse me, ranged attacks here. So that's a bit sad. But this is it. This, I think, is gonna be the best that we can get. For level 60 pre-raid bis. At least right now, as they might change stuff up. They might do a lot of changes, and then this is gonna be out of the window. But you know, I like to theorycraft. I like to tinker around with this. So yeah. So right now we have 17 crit chance. That's pretty good. You know, the warrior pre-raid bis has 19, and then they have extra from talents. So yeah. So yeah, they well 6 hit, still more than we need, but that's fine. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. And 650 attack power, and then plus 20% from the lion. It's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with this. So if you like this, please hit like. Subscribe if you feel like that, I guess. I don't know how many more videos I'm gonna make. Just saying. But as long as I'm hype, I'm gonna continue theory crafting and playing around. So see you next time, I guess.